Good afternoon. Today we will continue with the third data of identification, that is age. In age, we discuss the determination of age by physical appearance, height, weight, and on the basis of eruption of temporary teeth and permanent teeth. Today we will discuss the determination of age by appearance of secondary ossification center and its fusion timing. The bone of human skeleton developed from separate ossification centers. From these centers, ossification progresses till the bone is completely formed. The appearance of such ossification centers occur in intrauterine life as well as extrauterine life. The earliest center of ossification appears at the end of second month of pregnancy, and last ossification centers appear at the age of 15 to 19 years. It is medial end of clavicle. There are total 806 center of ossification appears in a human being. At birth it is 450, and in adult skeleton there are 206 bones. This shows that 600 ossification centers united with adjacent center of ossification to form adult bone. The appearance and union of ossification center occurs at a particular age. We utilize this timing in estimation of age of an individual. Some bones are ossified from a single ossification center, example carpal bone, tarsal bone, ribs bone, but most of the bones are ossified from union of several ossification centers, example long bones. The parts of growing long bones are diaphysis, epiphysis, metaphysis. Diaphysis. The portion of long bones between two cartilaginous ends is diaphysis. The portion of long bone between two cartilaginous ends is diaphysis. Diaphysis is ossified from the primary center of ossification, which develops in early fetal life in the hyaline cartilage model of the future bone. The primary center appears in the center of diaphysis and progresses and process of bone formation extends towards both ends. Diaphysis is ossified from the primary center of ossification, which develops in early fetal life in the hyaline cartilage model of the future bone. The primary center appears in the center of diaphysis and process of bone formation extends towards both ends. Now epiphysis. The two cartilaginous ends of growing long bones are known as epiphysis. They develop from secondary center of ossification. Secondary center of ossification are multiple and appears at birth. But the secondary center of ossification of lower end of femur appears just before birth. It is the only secondary center of ossification which appears before birth. Epiphyseal cartilage. It is a plate-like thin layer of cartilage which separates the growing diaphysis from the epiphysis. The epiphyseal cartilage is responsible for the growth in length of long bones. When full growth has been attained, the epiphyseal cartilage turns into bone and unites with diaphysis. This is known as fusion. The long bone shows the epiphyseal arrangement at both ends, while metatarsal, metacarpal, phalanges, clavicle, and ribs have epiphyseal arrangement at only one end. These changes can be studied by means of X-ray. The area which are routinely X-rayed to determine the age of a person are: first, wrist and hand in children, elbow joint, shoulder, pelvis, and knee joint in adult, skull, sternum, and vertebra in old age person. Between 2 to 6 year, number of carpal bones in X-ray of wrist represents the age in years. In upper end of humerus, between 2 to 6 year, number of carpal bones in wrist X-ray represents the age in years. Now come on the humerus. In upper end of humerus, ossification center for head appears at the age of 1 year. Ossification center for greater tubercle appears at the age of 3 years, and ossification center of lesser tubercle appears at the age of 5 years. All these centers unite with each other at the age of 6 years, and this fuses with shaft of the humerus at the age of 18 to 19 years. In lower end of the humerus, ossification center of medial epicondyle appears at 5 to 6 years. Ossification center of lateral epicondyle appears at the age of 10 to 12 years. Ossification center of capitulum appears at the age of 1 year. Ossification center of trochlea appears at the age of 9 to 10 years. Here, capitulum, trochlea, and lateral epicondyle unites and form the conjoint tendon at the age of 14 years. They fuse each other and make a tendon known as conjoint tendon. The conjoint tendon unites with the shaft at the age of 15 years, means shaft of humerus. In medial epicondyle of humerus, the medial epicondyle of humerus unite with shaft at the age of 16 years. Now come on the radius bone. The upper end appears at the age of 5 to 6 years and unites with shaft at the age of 15 to 16 years. Lower end appears at the age of 1 to 2 years and unite with the shaft at the age of 18 to 19 years. Lower end of the radius unite with shaft at the age of 18 to 19 years. In ulna bone, upper end of the olecranon appears at the age of 9 to 10 years. Unites with the shaft at the age of 16 to 17 years. Lower end appears at the age of 5 to 6 years and unites with the shaft at the age of 18 to 19 years. In hip bone, triradiate cartilage appears at the age of 11 to 13 years and fuses at the age of 14 to 15 years. Iliac crest appears at the age of 14 to 15 years and unites with ilium at the age of 18 to 20 years. Ischial tuberosity appears at the age of 15 to 16 years and fuses at the age of 20 to 22 years. Ischial tuberosity fuses at the age of 20 to 22 years and iliac crest fuses with ilium at the age of 18 to 20 years. The sacrum appears at 8th month of interuterine life. The 5 segment of sacrum fuses from below upwards between the age of 21 to 25 years. Sometimes S1 and S2 do not fuse till the age of 32 years. In sternum has 3 parts: manubrium sterni, body, xiphoid process. The 4 pieces of body of the sternum unites with each other from below upwards between the age of 14 to 25 years. The, the Giffard process unites with body at the age of 40 to 45 years. The manubrium sterni fuses with the body at the age of 60 to 70 years. In clavicle, sternal end appears at the age of 15 to 19 years and fuses with the clavicle at the age of 22 years. This is all about the age. Now, homework. Enumerate the medico-legal importance of 7 year, 16 year, 18 years and 21 years of age, and submit it when the college will reopen. I am repeating again the question. Enumerate the medico-legal importance of 7 years, 16 years, 18 years and 21 years of age, and submit the answer when the college will reopen.